parachute. Next, ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
An accusation of sexual harassment.
He would make comments about our breasts.
Next, Judge Judy.
No, don't buy it.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
AFI's 100 Heroes and Villains. CBS Tonight.
Come on, Mitzi, step on it. We gotta leave in 2 minutes. Oh. Hello?
Rose, don't...
Goodbye. Hey! You're not ready to go yet? 10 minutes. I got Nancy Hughes waiting for a shampoo and a set. I gotta be there. I gotta leave right now if I want to get there in 20 minutes. Ugh. I can't talk to you anymore. I gotta go. You know what? Just meet me there. And listen, if Dusty calls back, you tell him. Are you listening? You have no idea where I am. Am I speaking your language? You got it? No screw-ups like last night. Thank you. Please.
I got it. Yeesh. She's done talking to you.
Mitzi, listen, this is urgent. Put Rose on the phone.
I gotta go.
Hey, hold on. Don't hang up. If you hang up, I'm just gonna keep calling back until I talk to her.
Well, you do that, smart guy, okay? And you can call and call and call, because you know what's gonna happen? Nobody's gonna answer, because there's nobody here. Some people have to work for a living.
That's all I need to know.
No, Rosanna?
Oh, she's already at the courthouse.
Probably with her own dream team, I'm sure.
Well, no, actually, she didn't hire anyone too high profile. She didn't want to have, national media attention. So she asked Tom to represent her.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he's a wonderful lawyer.
Yes, he is a wonderful lawyer, but he's swamped, so he couldn't take it.
So Rosanna doesn't have a lawyer yet?
You up for the challenge?
What, are you kidding? Margot, the DA has nothing. So Rosanna was the last person to see Carly before she disappeared. So what? And these statements? Purely conjecture. And the forensic evidence? Please. I mean, can you spell circumstantial?
Yes, I can. Welcome back.
It's good to be back. Let's go say hello to my new client.
T. Marshall Travers. Thank you again for agreeing to represent my wife on such short notice.
Well, I'm anxious to get back into the fray. My hiatus from work was a little longer than I would have liked.
I understand you could have done without being on trial, but at least it ended without a conviction, which is the outcome I want for my wife. I want whatever it takes to bring Rosanna home.
Not to worry. When I'm done, your wife won't need a lawyer.
Oh.
But Jack Snyder will.
Really?
Exhibit A. Proof that the good detective was filing for a divorce. Could have been messy, but when has conveniently disappeared.
Oh, well, I like the way you work. Let's go meet your client.
Rosanna. Hello.
Hey, hello. Oh.
How are you?
Why don't you ask your nephew here?
Hello, Jack.
I know this isn't easy for you, Emma, but I think Carly would want me to do my job.
Here's the change of clothes you asked for.
Oh, thank you so much. Has Craig gotten here yet?
I haven't seen him, but, he spent the night, most of the night in the kitchen. When I woke up, he was gone. I assumed that he went home for a change of clothes also. Shall we go in? He should
No,
be here soon.
if I could just have a moment alone with Rosanna.
Okay.
What?
Last chance to come clean, maybe.
For the 100th time, I cannot tell you what I don't know.
Rosanna, if we walk through those doors, you're up against me, Evelyn, and the state of Illinois. Tell me where Carly is. We'll turn around, we'll walk out of this building. Charges will be dropped, chalk the whole thing up to a misunderstanding. What do you say?
I don't know. I repeat, I don't know where Carly is. You are attacking the wrong person. If Carly is missing, it's because she wants to be, which would appear to indicate that she doesn't want to be with you. Which is not my fault, Jack. It's yours.
You didn't touch it.
I'm not hungry.
You have to eat something.
I will. Later.
That's what you said this morning.
That's some sleeping pill. Herbal.
There's something about herbal essences, the fragrance, the natural botanicals.
Yes!
It wakes up
Yes!
every part of you.
Wow!
Herbal essences.
Thank you.
The outstanding protection more women choose. The one, the only, Tampax.
My son is a genius.
Checkmate.
No, really. He is. So when I told him Cascade gets dishes truly clean, he had to prove it for himself. See, plates may look clean, but that other gel can leave this food behind you can't see. But not Cascade's Pure Rinse formula. It breaks up food and residue.
Did you know that it takes 7 trillion grains of sand just to make one plate?
Cascade, clearly cleaner. Now in summertime showers.
You are 12 months old. You learn a lot through moving, which is why Pampers makes cruisers with unstoppable stretch. 8-way stretch to stretch in any way you can imagine. Pampers Cruisers, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
Great skin after 50? I won't let go.
L'Oreal introduces Age Perfect with Collagen Boost.
Because mature skin needs more than ordinary moisture.
Age Perfect anti-sagging and ultra-hydrating treatment strengthens skin's network as it deeply hydrates. New Age Perfect, only from L'Oreal Paris.
Looks like heartburn. Showtime!
Wait, look! They don't just have heartburn.
They also have pressure and bloating. That's gas.
Oh, no!
Sorry, guys. They need more than just heartburn relief. They need me. Hey, Maalox Max. When you have it all, treat it all. You bet. Fast heartburn relief plus strong gas relief. That's Maalox Max.
Thanks, Max.
Just doing my job. Maalox Max. When you have it all, treat it all.
So, are you telling us, Mr.
Billy.
Mr. Billy, that you have found something that you agree with your mom's on?
That is correct, Senator.
And what would that be?
Checks. We like it, and our moms like that we like it.
Even without the marshmallow puffs and bright colors, you'll happily eat Chex?
That is correct, Senator.
You do realize that Chex is low in sugar?
Did you know that? No what?
There's one cereal they like that you want them to like. Chex. Everyone's on the same square.
Who voted for these guys? Not me.
Broadway's hot ticket, Antonio Banderas. Discover the difference tomorrow on The Early Show.
Yes, it's lonely.
Who could get Nancy Reagan to talk candidly about her husband's Alzheimer's, her children, even astrology? Mike Wallace could. 60 Minutes 2, Wednesday at 9, 8 Central.
Could you guys possibly take more time to choose between a tuna melt and grilled chicken? I already know what I want.
Burger and fries.
I thought I was unpredictable. You know what? I'm gonna order my lunch at the counter.
Allison.
Are you crazy? We finally have 2 seconds alone together.
Guess who?
Alice,
What you doing?
let's have lunch.
Oh, me too. Do you want to eat together?
Actually, I'm working late. I need to bone up on pseudomonas infections.
I can't even spell that or say that. So you're becoming an expert on infections, huh?
Trying to.
So how's your dad?
He's fine.
So his medication's working okay?
Well, he just started taking them, but they should kick in pretty soon.
It must be really weird for him not to be able to deal with patients one-on-one.
Yeah, being a full-time administrator is going to take some getting used to, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's really great, but, you know what I really wanted to talk about? Last night?
Last night?
When we were alone? And this sort of kiss almost happened?
Allison, you know what? Can I get the check, please? I'm going to be late.
Chris, what is with you? It's like you don't even like me anymore.
Oh, perfect. Bring Rosanna, a guy who defended James Stenbeck and went on trial for rape. Don't worry, Marshall. I knew you were as innocent as James was. Best of luck to your wife, Craig. Looks like she's gonna need it.
I don't mind Jack. He's a little too involved personally.
You know, if I really cared about what people like Jack Snyder thought, I would have opened up a donut shop. Look, I'm sure my client's inside already.
Listen, Marshall, listen. You should probably know that Rosanna might be kind of unreceptive at first.
Unreceptive to what? To my methods or to me? You didn't tell her I was representing her, did you?
When did I have time? But I'm sure you'll handle it.
Emma, you wouldn't mind giving me a moment with my husband, would you?
No.
Thank you. Mr. Travers, would you mind joining Mrs. Snyder outside, please?
Of course not, but don't be too long. We need to talk before your arraignment.
Right.
Since we have a little time left, I'm going to go and see if I can find my nephew. Excuse me?
Oh, Detective Hughes. Always a pleasure. And Jessica, you're not back to work so soon, are you?
I'm here for Rosanna Cabot's arraignment.
On behalf of the state? I thought Evelyn was prosecuted.
She is. I'm here for the defense.
Well, what a coincidence. So am I. It's going to be a pleasure to be on your team, Counselor.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Are you telling me that Rosanna Cabot retained you as counsel?
Not personally, no.
Well, then I suggest you go back to your office because I have work to do. And I assure you, it's not going to be teamwork.
All right, Mrs. Hughes, just be 5 minutes late. That's all I need is 5 minutes. Oh, I need coffee. I gotta make, where's the coffee? Where's that? Put the coffee. Mrs. Get out.
Hey, we gotta talk.
You've already lost that privilege. You gotta go. I got a very, very busy day today. I'm all booked
You
up.
better start canceling your appointments because you gotta pack up right now and get out of town. No, I'm not
Why?
kidding you.
Why? Because of that guy that you're working for? He doesn't scare me.
He should scare you.
I sent you over here to get me shaking in my boots.
No,
It's not
I'm
gonna
just
work.
trying to
Forget
help
it.
you. Listen to me. Hey, you remember your ugliest days in Atlantic cities? You remember the lowest guy perhaps you ever came across? Charlie Spangler is 10 times worse.
I'm thinking about Atlantic City, you know, and I'm thinking about the scum that used to take grandmother's last dime. You get along with those guys
This isn't
really
a con.
well.
I don't want your money. I'm trying to keep you safe. You think I'm kidding you? You gotta get out of town right now.
Why don't you go? You know, maybe Mr. Dangerous will follow you out of town. Wasn't that your plan in the first place, just to leave
Yeah,
town?
you know what? It was my plan until yesterday when you decided to make a very dangerous man look very small. Spangler's not gonna let you get away with that.
Are you lying to me again?
You're gonna risk your life to call me out on a bluff. Hey, never bet on something you can't afford to lose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I early?
No, Mrs. Hughes, you're just on time. Oh. Come on in the back. We'll get you all shampooed and we'll get you down on the VIP room.
Oh, the VIP room. I feel like a very important person, spending a lot of time pampering myself.
Pampering is us. That's what I always say. You gotta go.
I'll go. I'll go. Not until you're safe.
Only new Oust air sanitizer kills odor-causing bacteria in the air.
I thought Lysol was an air sanitizer.
It's true. Lysol works on surfaces, but it's not meant for the air. Only Oust air sanitizer kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria in the air.
Oust is an air sanitizer.
It doesn't just cover up the odors, it eliminates them. Spray the Oust spray,
and it eliminates whatever odor there was. It smells really clean. I think it's great.
Get odor-causing bacteria out with new Oust air sanitizer. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
I love it.
Know how soft and hydrated your skin looks and feels after a spa facial? Now I can get that at home. New Neutrogena Hydrating Facial Cloth Mask. It's a whole new way to hydrate skin. This cloth mask, saturated with vitamin C, aloe, and botanicals, drenches skin with a surge of cooling hydration. It's dermatologist tested and it moisturizes all the driest layers of skin for a deeper kind of softness. My skin feels incredibly soft. It looks energized, radiant. New Hydrating Facial Cloth Mask from Neutrogena.
One shot could win it all. You could be one of 10 people that could win up to $1 million in Best Western's $10 million Sports Challenge. Visit any Best Western hotel and enter. But hurry, sweepstakes ends June 20th. So take your best shot. And you could win $1 million on national TV. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Visit bestwestern.com or call 1-800-WESTERN.
Serenity Dry Active Liners from Tena, designed to fit your style.
Hand your kid a Nestle drumstick, and they're not growing up too fast. They're just a kid eating a drumstick, like you were once. Nestle Drumstick, the original Sunday cone.
As far as allergies go, I'm a ragweed grass cat dander who met a cat person. But my allergy medicine wasn't approved for the cat dander, so I asked my doctor about Zyrtec.
Is your allergy medicine treating your indoor and outdoor allergies? Unlike some allergy medicines, prescription Zyrtec is FDA approved for both indoor and outdoor allergies. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Ask your doctor about switching to Zyrtec. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
Hey, vacation pictures. But they're digital. We don't have a digital camera.
I know.
You mean to tell me we got digital pictures from that little plastic camera?
That's right.
Now you don't need a digital camera to get digital pictures. Introducing the Kodak Plus Digital One-Time Use Camera System. It automatically gives you a Kodak picture CD back with your prints.
Hey, what are you gonna do with that one?
Send it to your brother.
No, I will do anything.
Anything?
Well, not anything.
Share the moment, share life.
Rosie, oh man, too late. Listen, why can't you take no for an answer? Rose, I did not tell him that you were here. He took a wild guess, I swear.
Don't worry about it. Mrs. Hughes is in the back. She's ready for a shampoo in a sec. Could you get her started?
Sure, you bet. I'll use that coconut cream rinse. Came in yesterday.
You're supposed to be gone.
Look at this. You're supposed to be the girl who tells the truth. Mrs. Hughes, it's your only appointment today. Why don't you pack up Mitzi and all the coconut cleanser and get the hell out of
You've got
town?
some really weird ideas going on with you. Like you have the right to tell me what to do.
You gotta trust me when I tell you, as God is my witness, I'm just looking after your life, which is a lot. It's a lot on my conscience, you know, with Paul's death and everything. Now you're gonna make me worry.
How dare you? You got some scam going on. You can do whatever you want, but you leave Paul out of this.
This is not a scam. I'm trying to open your eyes, damn it. So you don't end up in some cold storage room with a tag on your toe. Well, if you're too stubborn to close up shop, I'll do it for you.
Allison, I'm sorry if it sounded like I was blowing you off, but I really just came here to study.
Well, Chris, you're like the smartest person I've ever met. Why do you need to study so hard?
Because if a physician comes to me and asks what the symptoms are, I can't just say, oh, yeah, you know, fever and a rash. I'd say a fever of 102.5 and a rash with purple and black areas, 3/8 of an inch in diameter. You think I carry around these medical books for the fun of it?
Okay. You need to study. I'm sorry.
Sure, I'll check on her. I'll be right there. I've got to pop back to the hospital for a few minutes. Apparently Fennerman needs my expert opinion on one of his post-ops. Go ahead and order for me. I'll be back before it gets here.
It's grilled chicken sandwich.
You can read my mind. Oh. Cheer up, cutie.
You didn't wave back.
He was only trying to be polite.
Polite? No, I don't think so. I think he likes you.
Right, the way that you like your little sister.
No, not that way. I've seen the way he looks at you.
When?
When you don't know he's looking.
Are you serious?
Believe it or not, I was Chris's age once. I think that I know when a man is smitten.
Well, he doesn't act whatever you just said.
Well, he may not realize it yet, but he will. And in the meantime, he's fighting it, but why spend all that energy fighting it unless whatever it is you're fighting for is pretty hard to resist, huh?
Well, I don't know. The last guy who resisted me didn't have much trouble sticking to it.
Yeah, but he was involved, though, wasn't he?
Thank you, Mom, for sharing my entire private life with the entire public universe.
Yeah, well, Chris, he doesn't have a girlfriend, and it's just a matter of time. If you play your cards right.
But I'm not quite sure what those cards are supposed to be exactly. I mean, Chris isn't like most boys I've met.
Maybe that's because he's not a boy. Now, he's a little older than you are, which means you have to make a few adjustments.
What do you want me to do?
I'll keep it simple. Grow up.
Where is Tom Hughes?
He's in family court all day today, tomorrow, and the next day. I had to move fast, and I didn't think you'd object if I found one of the most brilliant strategists around to plead our case.
Brilliant. How brilliant is it to get yourself accused of rape?
Well, it's brilliant not to get convicted. He's cagey, Rosanna, and cagey's what we need right now. So if Marshall wants to point the fickle finger of suspicion at, say, Jack Snyder, I say we let him.
Jack? Marshall is planning to accuse our favorite detective of killing his own wife?
It's reasonable doubt. That's all. He's going to use it to your advantage. He's going to use everything he can. If you think you can turn up your nose at that, you've got another thing.
Or you can have a real defense from someone who believes in you.
Howdy, Craig.
My wife and I are in the middle of something.
Rosanna, Tom was so upset that he was unable to represent you. I took the liberty of contacting Jessica for you. Now, I hope that you hear her out before you make a decision that you might regret.
She has a lawyer.
Rosanna, I've read the police reports. The words circumstantial evidence were invented for a case like yours. Now, I might be able to get this thing thrown out before it even goes to trial.
You might, but you were not retained by Miss Cabot's husband to serve as her attorney. That would be me. And since my client's arraignment will be starting momentarily, I'd like to confer with her if you don't mind.
I'm not your client yet, Mr. Travers. I have some reservations about you.
Well, if those reservations have anything to do with Miss Griffin's unfortunate charges brought
Yes.
against me some time ago.
When she told the court that you raped her?
It's my hope that instead of dwelling on my personal life, you'd consider my record in the courtroom. When I fight for people, I win, Miss Cabot. And I'd like the opportunity to win for you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Travers. Can you give me a better reason?
Rosanna, You and I have a lot in common right now. I, like you, have a great deal to prove. And I just want to ask you one thing.
Please, go ahead.
Did you do it?
No, of course not.
Good. That's all I need to know.
Why do you want to know? Does it matter? Because it doesn't to me. If you're innocent, that's fine. It's my job to see that you're acquitted. I'll do that regardless.
All right, I've made my decision.
Good, because I don't think I can handle another sales pitch here.
I choose Jessica.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Just be careful, all right?
I don't need you for anything.
I want you home. Back where you belong. Now, when is that gonna happen?
Like things light and fluffy?
And you're gonna love the light and fluffy chocolate of a Three Musketeers bar.
The fluffier, the better. Oh, yeah.
Underneath the woman who works hard all day and dreams of winning the lottery is a woman who's discovered new Caress Shimmering Body Bar. She enjoys skin that's lustrous, adores glowing like moonlight, and loves being seen as the head-turning, shining star she really is. New Caress Shimmering Body Bar and a new shimmering you.
Hello!
Mr. Beaver, how do you get your teeth so strong and so white?
With new Colgate Herbal White. Colgate adds natural herbs to its stain-removing fluoride formula. It gives me strong, natural white teeth. New Colgate Herbal White.
I don't enjoy things like I used to. I can't sit still. I wasn't always like this.
I used to be happy. I remember being happy.
I feel anxious, can't make a decision. It's not like me.
If you've experienced some of these symptoms of depression nearly every day for at least 2 weeks, ask your doctor about Paxil CR. Paxil CR is a specially coded time-release tablet. The CR means controlled release for continuous relief, so it's with you throughout your day. Prescription Paxil CR is not for everyone. People taking MAOIs or thiouridazine should not take Paxil CR. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. Side effects may include nausea, diarrhea, constipation, dizziness, sweating, tremor, sexual side effects, injury, yawn, abnormal vision, or sleepiness. Don't stop taking Paxil CR before talking to your doctor, since symptoms may result from stopping the medication or from your original condition. Talk to your doctor about Paxil CR.
I'm back to being me.
Okay, blondes, take it off. Take off everything. That's bad for your blonde.
Sheer Blonde shampoos take off everything that discolors blonde hair. Pollution and minerals from tap water make it dark. Chlorine turns it green. Sheer Blonde shampoos let your lightest, brightest blonde shine through.
Now when someone asks you to take it off, just shampoo. I love you, I love you, I love you, love you, love you, yes I do.
Monica went to work with her mother and grandmother. It wasn't your typical family business. Inside the brothel on Canal Street, 48 Hours Investigates Wednesday.
An event of gigantic proportions is coming to CBS. Just how big is it?
So big.
Baby Bob is back with all new episodes.
If I could clap, I would.
The comedy that gives a whole new meaning to baby talk.
I got the pedal and the metal and a need for speed.
Baby Bob, premiere CBS Friday.
You know what people like best about Jenny Craig's Ultimate Choice program? The food, my consultant, the price. It's so simple. I don't even have to think about it. Jenny Craig's Ultimate Choice gives you personal support with simple ways to lose weight, even when you cook for your family. I've lost 111 pounds. You've got to call Jenny Craig. Definitely call Jenny Craig. Definitely.
Lose 20 pounds for just $20, plus the cost of food. Call 1-800-JENNY20 now. Jenny Craig, it works.
If your window treatments leave something to be desired, call Empire today. Shop at home and have your window treatments installed next day. Plus, no payments for 1 year. Call Empire today.
Nice try. There's a better way to shrink your phone bill. Thanks to a government ruling, Talk America can offer you savings over the big phone company. Keep your same phone number, even use the same phone lines. Call us today and save up to 49%. Talk America, the phone company, improved.
American Idol for kids. Plus Las Vegas After Dark and the Olsen Twins Vanity Fair shoot. XTT.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
Get up close and personal with the teams of the all-new Amazing Race, CBS Thursday.
I hope this isn't just some feminist stand here.
My decision is not political. It's practical. So if you'd please allow me to confer with my lawyer, as is my constitutional right. Now, thank you.
First of all, thank you.
Listen, I meant what I told my husband. This is not about solidarity. I need to win. And you'd better be able to make that happen.
I was getting her a lawyer. Why'd you have to get Jessica Griffin?
Yeah, I'd like an answer to that myself.
What, do you want a resume? This woman was our district attorney for years. I don't have to justify her to either one of you. Jack, Rosanna needed a lawyer. Jessica needed a job. As far as I'm concerned, it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, great. Everybody wins, Margot, except for Carly.
All parties in the state versus Rosanna, Cabot, Montgomery, please assemble inside.
Sorry things didn't work out.
Don't go anywhere. I'd like you to stick around.
Why?
We may still need you.
Fine. I wouldn't mind the opportunity to see Jessica Griffin fall apart in the courtroom. I wouldn't mind that at all.
All I'm saying is, Chris is older than you are, and he might relax a little if he saw a little more maturity in you.
Fine, I'll get a fake ID.
Case in point, when someone says something that you don't agree with or you're not sure of, don't turn on the sarcasm and act like you don't care. Just take a minute and listen to what they're getting at.
Well, what are you getting at? How am I supposed to morph into an older woman? Special effects?
Well, sure. I mean, there are external things like clothes and hair.
What's wrong with my clothes? I'm sure you're not saying that there's anything wrong with the way I dress, so then what the heck are you saying?
Oh, that's better. The answer is I love your clothes. You're always trying something new. I never know quite what to expect, which is healthy. But if you want Chris to see you with different eyes, why don't you try experimenting with something a little more sophisticated?
I could ask Katie for fashion advice. She's closer to Chris's age.
Sure, but as I said, it's not all about clothes. You have to think like an adult, too. That's what's going to impress Chris.
There was a way that he looked at me when I finally stopped fighting the whole thing with going to jail, but I don't know, it was like he was really proud of me for accepting responsibility. And I felt really close to him then. And I think he felt the same way because I'm not sure I should be saying this, but we kissed once.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, the only thing wrong is, as he said, it'll never happen again unless mistletoe is involved.
Well, Christmas is 6 months away.
Exactly.
Well, there has to be a way around this somehow. Maybe we could have a florist make a special order.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Maybe one day he'll understand.
Well, I think I'll take a rain check on lunch. I have to do some sophisticated things. Later.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna tell Mrs. Hughes you don't feel well, that we're closing up shop, and that she's gonna have to reschedule.
Excuse me, you can't do that. This business is like the only thing that I got left. I'm not gonna kick it off by kicking nice ladies out in the street with wet hair.
You're gonna be a sitting duck here. When Spangler comes back, he's gonna bring much more than a $50 tip this time, kid.
Hey, Mrs. Hughes, everything going all right?
Oh, it's going beautifully. Mitzi is a delightful conversationalist.
I was telling her all about being a hostess at the casino. She had no idea it was such hard work. Right up here.
All right.
Hi. Do you cut men's hair?
No, I'm afraid we're closed.
Yes, we do, actually, and we have a cancellation. If you don't mind waiting till my other customer is finished.
No problem.
Well, then have a seat. I give a great haircut. Ask one of our satisfied customers, Mr. Donovan. So good to see you again. You come back anytime you need a trim. That is the last time that you try to get rid of a customer for me. You want to help me? You leave town. Understand?
Just be careful.
I don't need you to say that to me. I don't need you for anything.
You never needed me more than life.
Night. It's when most of the world sleeps. A time to reset our clock so we can begin a new day. It's all part of the rhythm of life. But for many, this healthy cycle is disrupted because sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. While natural sleep is best, Ambien helps you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and wake rested and refreshed, not groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full 7 to 8 hours to sleep and wake rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
Wetting the bed, I'd really like to stop that. If one of my friends came over and I wet the bed, I would feel scared. They have helped because I don't wet the sheet anymore because of the good nights. So I don't have to change my sheet or my blanket. I just put on new ones and I go right back to sleep.
To the 1 in 9 kids who wet the bed, Goodnight's disposable underpants protect, yet look and feel like real underwear. Goodnights mean good mornings.
They helped me be more confident in myself.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. 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 Let's get it together, baby.
If your pencils look like mine did, there's something you can do. Ask your doctor if the Nicotrol inhaler is right for you. Or for more information, call 1-800-INHALER. Call today.
Because sun damage happens every day, not just at the beach. Neutrogena Healthy Defense Daily Moisturizer. The only SPF 30 moisturizer recommended #1 by dermatologists. Its light, non-greasy formula helps prevent the signs of aging. Neutrogena Healthy Defense Moisturizer.
They are the movie heroes you love and the villains you love to hate.
I ate his liver.
Tonight, CBS presents Hollywood's greatest heroes and villains in an all-new American Film Institute special. Arnold Schwarzenegger hosts a star-studded night of the good, the bad, and the downright wicked.
I'll get you, my pretty.
AFI's 100 heroes and villains.
That better be on that list, or else.
CBS tonight.
Allison.
Are you afraid that I drove her away?
Did you?
Well, I hope I inspired her. She's out searching for mistletoe as we speak.
Mistletoe? It's June.
Well, if you want an explanation, ask your daughter. Oh, I must congratulate you. You've raised a very enterprising young woman.
Well, I have to congratulate you because you've got X-ray vision. You can see through all that stuff that keeps other people from getting to know her. No wonder she's getting so fond of you.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I'm fond of you.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, I'd be in big trouble. You know, why don't we take the rest of our lunch hour and spend it at your place, huh?
Could we? What if we get home and Allison is there? I mean, what we have is so great, but I just don't want to flaunt it in front of her. Do you know?
Well, I think she might be oblivious. She's wrapped up in her own love life right now.
Allison never misses anything. And her love life, unfortunately, has this tendency to blow up in her face.
And so I asked that bail be denied. Rosanna Cabot Montgomery is a very wealthy woman with countless resources to help her flee this jurisdiction. And she's violent, Your Honor. The aggravated assault that she's charged with, it's not just against anyone, it's against her own sister, her pregnant sister. And we're not even sure if that's where the violence ends. Before you have the affidavit of a number of people who heard the defendant say that she wanted to get rid of her sister. Now, right there, that's motive and probable cause.
And miles of speculation, Your Honor. Miss Hart is sounding like she's suggesting that we escalate the charge to murder, which is difficult to do without a body, don't you think?
You'll get your turn, Miss Griffin. Are you finished, Miss Hart?
For the moment.
I apologize for the interruption, Your Honor, but I can't sit here and listen to descriptions of my client characterizing her as some sort of thug. Rosanna Cabot Montgomery is a contributing member of this community. She was recently married, and she has established strong ties to this community. That, coupled with the fact that she is innocent, gives her no reason to flee. As far as her problems with her sister, which of us can say that we have never been at odds with a family member? The only thing that Rosanna Cabot Montgomery is guilty of is having an argument in public. That's all anyone has witnessed. Everything else in front of you is purely circumstantial.
Bail is to be set at $250,000. The defendant is released on her own recognizance.
One other thing, Your Honor. We request that there be a gag order that would prevent any discussion of this case in the media by the prosecution or the defense, of course.
Granted.
All rise. $250,000. It's pocket change, Rosanna. Hope she's not too put out.
Jack.
Stanley! What's cracking, kid? Oh, I'm sorry to spill your coffee. Come here. There, it's like new.
What do you want, Donovan?
Well, I don't want to share donuts with you here. I want to know what you do in your free time when you're not sticking a knife in my throat. Oh, yeah. I also want to know what you're doing staking out Rose D'Angelo.
Rose, you have just found yourself a steady customer. You are an artist.
She is, isn't she?
Yes.
Oh, it's all in the comat, I always say. How you getting home, Mrs. H?
Kim brought me, but then she had a luncheon appointment, so I'm going to call a cab.
No, you're not going to call a cab. You're not going to get one with the rain coming and everything. Mitzi will take you home.
Yeah. Oh, no. I couldn't ask you to go to that trouble, dear.
No trouble. I love to drive. And I've never gotten a speeding ticket. I've never got a parking ticket.
Yeah,
I've never
next
run
thing you're going to get a Congressional Medal of Honor. But now take Mrs. Hughes home, okay? And then, don't worry, you know what? I'm going to close up after this next customer and go home and take the rest of the day off.
Oh, okay. You want me to come back and help you lock up?
Oh, you're welcome. No, you don't have to come back. I'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Sorry. It took so long. Thank you so much for your patience. I apologize.
What are you doing? Making sure no one bothers us.
Dinner's ready.
I'll grab the paste.
With hand-picked jalapenos and crispy onions, the fresh taste of paste salsa gives you a true Southwest experience.
And let's eat. Tomorrow, we marinate in paste.
Ooh.
Pace. Grab the Southwest by the bottle.
Whoa, no.
Going somewhere?
Just going to mow the lawn.
Introducing Dawn Power Dissolver for the toughest burnt-on grease. Just spray it on and let the power foam go to work. All you have to do is rinse.
Still going, huh?
Yeah, you sure got off easy.
Yeah.
Forget scrubbing, forget soaking. Get new Dawn Power Dissolver and get done.
Sensitive skin needs special attention. It needs to be babied. Introducing Olay Daily Facial Soothing. Superior cleansing, yet it's super gentle. With 80% more conditioners. All for you, baby.
Tired of conditioners weighing your hair down? Try Pantene Pro-V. The Pantene formula suspends moisture and pro-vitamins, so hair is light and healthy, not weighed down. Pantene Weightless Conditioning. That's the beauty of health.
Love that dentist clean feeling you get twice a year? Have it between visits. In fact, have it twice a day with Crest Spin Brush Pro. It's clinically proven to get rid of more plaque than even the leading brush with crisscross bristles. Crest Spin Brush Pro. Introducing Summer's Eve Feminine Body Lotion. It's great after shaving and gentle enough to use all over, even on your sensitive areas. Hypoallergenic and enriched with vitamin E. It keeps your skin feeling soft and moisturized. Find it next to the complete line of Summer's Eve products. Enjoy a new kind of smooth.
Whiskas knows how to get your cat's attention. Whiskas Tender Bites, tiny morsels lightly coated in gravy. They're the smaller bites with a big taste. Tender Bites from Whiskas.
Somehow, A Company of Hair, the musical, made it to Spain. And when I saw that thing, I said, I just want to be part of that. Just to come to Broadway after so many years is unbelievable.
Antonio Banderas, Harvey Firestein, Brian Stokes-Mitchell, John Celia, Malcolm Getz, Hugh Jackman hosts Broadway's Tony Awards this Sunday at 8, 7 Central. Root for the best on CBS.
Hey, that was quick.
No.
Did you finish all your errands?
I was looking for Katie, but she had the early shift today. I'm gonna track her down, though. Don't worry. Do you mind if I take one?
Didn't you have lunch?
No, but I changed my mind, though.
She had more sophisticated things to do. Finish them. We have to go to a meeting.
Oh, you guys are leaving me all alone?
Oh, yeah, you really want to hang out with your mom and
Her boyfriend. You can say it, Mom. I'm not gonna freak out.
Hey, boyfriend, did you bribe her or something? Come on, work it over.
No, cash was not involved, but if you would like to hand over a couple $100 so I could go shopping at Fashions for something sophisticated, I wouldn't say no.
What is all this sudden emphasis on sophistication?
Oh, well, that's between us. Right, Allison?
Whatever you say. Well, have a fun time at your meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. My daughter is turning into Little Mary Sunshine, and it's all your fault. Whatever you're doing, it's beginning to scare me.
Hey, Katie, I was looking for you at the hospital, but Krebs told me you weren't gonna be in until later. I have an emergency, that's why, I have to find some mistletoe. Yeah, that's what I said. I know, but I need it really, really, really bad, and I kept asking myself, who would know where to find mistletoe this time of year, and then the name just popped into my head, Katie Frazier. You will? Oh, I knew it. Oh, thank you so much, Katie Frazier. You are the best.
Well, you did a very fine job, Jessica. There's no doubt I made the right decision today. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, yes. Margot, thank you so much for bringing Jessica in on this.
Yes, thanks, Margot. Listen, we're off to a good start, but we have a lot of work to do. We need to get together and discuss strategy. So where can I reach you?
I'll be staying with Emma out of the farm, but I'm sure she's anxious to get home. So, excuse me.
Of course.
Thank you.
You weren't even going to say goodbye?
Well, it's not like I'm going to another continent.
I was only trying to do the best for you.
And why is it that you always assume that you know what is the best for me?
Look, listen, I don't like Marshall Travers much either. Heck, he's a lawyer. All right, but so what? If he was going to guarantee your freedom, right? I want you home. Back where you belong. Now, when is that going to happen?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
All right. I'm not going to stop asking.
Kind of nice being in the audience for a change. Got to watch you stretch your stuff without having to scramble for a rebuttal.
I was doing my job, Marshall, but you managed to make it sound like I was getting out my pom-poms at halftime.
No, Jessica,
It wasn't a show, and it certainly wasn't for you.
You don't look so good.
Should have left while I had the chance.
Jack. I don't know how you feel. I'm worried about Carly, too. But you're wrong about Rosanna. You need to start questioning somebody else.
You think Rosanna was the only person I questioned in Carly's disappearance?
I took so many statements, I can't see straight, Craig.
I talked to everybody who attended Carly's fashion show at the Lakeview. Waiters, parking lot attendants, Rose, Emily, Will, Parker.
You talked to Parker?
Of course I talked to Parker. Like Rosanna, he was the only person to see Carly before she took off.
Oh.
Where you going?
I've got an appointment with an old friend.
Vegetable soup. And I'm not taking no for an answer this time.
I have no appetite. It's not my fault.
No, it's not for you. It's for that kid you're carrying. Now, I can either spoon it into you or you can feed yourself like a big girl. But one way or another, you're going to eat.
Right. Right. Out of all the places to get a cup of coffee in this town, you would pick the place right across from Rose's beauty shop. I mean, it's the exact same place that Spangler staked out himself.
You're kidding. Charlie was here?
Oh, you know damn well he was. So what's the plan, Stanley? Rose is gonna come out of the shop. You will have fixed her car so it won't turn over. And you're gonna mosey up to her and ask her if she needs a ride to a filling station. And then somewhere along the way, a wrong turn is made. And you're in Chicago. With your boss.
You got it wrong. I'm just waiting for someone.
Waiting for who? The guy who needed a haircut? Is that who we're waiting for?
You know what's gonna happen when my assistant comes back. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. She's gonna do two things. She's gonna scream bloody murder, and then she's gonna call the cops. And when she does, you are gonna be a dead man. A dead man. Do you hear me?
You told her not to come back, remember?
on the next As the World Turns.
Craig, Jack is a cop, and he's on the case. What makes you think you can do better?
Because you're going to help me.
I used to be laid back about everything. Nothing was too serious for me, especially my heartburn. Sure, most days it felt like I'd swallowed a blowtorch. It wasn't serious. So what if I practically had to sleep standing up like a horse? It wasn't serious.